Hey, I hope you're having an amazing day today. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the different colors / coats of an Aussiedoodle, so let's get straight into the video. If you're looking to get an Aussiedoodle and care a lot about the color of the coat and whatnot, then you quickly can become very overwhelmed because of the variety of colors that an Aussiedoodle can have. When you start looking at pictures, you can be quite enamored at the different colors and coats that these Aussiedoodles can have, which can make you struggle to decide which puppy out of the litter that you might want to pick. If you're familiar at all with the Australian Shepherd, you know they can have some unique color blends. This breed is famous for their tricolor and Merle color coats, which translates to the Aussiedoodle too. Here are some of the most common colors of an Aussiedoodle that you might find. Tricolor, black, blue Merle, red Merle, black/white, and white. The quote-unquote most popular Aussiedoodle coats are labeled as blue Merle, red Merle, black, and chocolate. And if you're not familiar with the term Merle, Merle is a coat pattern found in Australian Shepherds, Collies, Shelties, and a number of other dog breeds. This particular phenotype is inherited as an autosomal, I don't know if I'm saying that right, autosomal incompletely dominant trait. So basically it's just a dominant trait within the coat that kind of creates these patterns and different colorings. And again, the Merle gene creates mottled patches of color in a solid or piebald coat, blue or odd colored eyes, and affects skin pigment. And before I get into the specifics of each coat coloring, I just want to reiterate and kind of bring up to light that these are just colorings of a coat. If you do prefer them, that's awesome. If you don't, that's awesome too. At the end of the day, a dog is a dog, and they should be given the utmost love as much as you can. It doesn't matter what they look like. It doesn't matter what color they might have on their coat. But again, a dog is a dog. They're gonna be your best friend for the rest of their lives. With that being said, let's get straight into the coat coloring, starting off with the blue Merle. If you're not familiar with the blue Merle, this coat is typically a mixture of white, tan, and blue/gray colors that are intermediately in patches over the dog's coat. The second color is the red Merle. There's no guarantee of how they will be patterned or how these colors will present themselves in the process for the puppies, but you can typically assume that puppies will have red Merle coats when a red Merle Australian Shepherd is part of the process. Number 3, chocolate Aussiedoodle, black Aussiedoodle, or a white Aussiedoodle. I don't feel like it is very necessary to break down the singular colors for you guys, as the descriptions will remain kind of the same across the board, but there are some varying factors. This just means that this doesn't necessarily mean that the dog will have just one specific color. These colors may have a mixture of colors, but the chocolate, black, or white will be the most dominant of the entire coat or across the entire body. For example, a chocolate colored Aussiedoodle might have some white on their chest, but at the end of the day, it is still considered a chocolate Aussiedoodle. These are just a few categories of the colors, but there might be other terms you might hear when looking at Aussiedoodles, and here are some of those terms and what they actually mean. Starting off with the black tuxedo Aussiedoodle. This color refers to a black Aussiedoodle that tends to have a white colored patch on their chest or around their neck. And the name is somewhat self-explanatory. The dog's black and white coloring makes it seem like it is wearing a tuxedo. Next is the black phantom Aussiedoodle. The dominant color is black with phantom tan color on the legs, stomach, chest, and around the eyes. Next is the red tuxedo Aussiedoodle. Picture the same illustration of a black tuxedo Aussiedoodle, but with red as the dominant color and white as the shirt underneath the red tuxedo. And lastly is the red phantom Aussiedoodle. This is again a variation of the black phantom color. Red is the dominant color, but then there are tan highlights on the legs, chest, and around the face. There might even be a touch of white on the paws or even on the chest. Jackson here is definitely a white Aussiedoodle, and as he started to grow more and he shed his puppy coat, I'm sure you guys can attest from seeing the videos as he's grown, but there actually been black spots around his body still growing, and it just came out of nowhere. I love him. Right now, I make a joke that he's kind of like a greyhound mixed with a Dalmatian, just because of the black spots on his white body are very apparent just because of him being shaved, but I just think it's really funny. And again, I just want to reiterate, these are just the colorings of the coat. If you do care or don't care about the colorings of the coat, then that's okay, whatever floats your boat. But again, at the end of the day, no matter what color or coat your dog may have, they deserve the utmost love and care. But yeah, guys, that concludes today's video. Please let me know in the comment section below if you don't have an Aussiedoodle or have an Aussiedoodle, what coat do they have? What are they called? What coloring? I'd love to read them in the comment section down below. As a reminder, please hit that like button as it really helps in the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button too, as it really means a lot to Jackson and me. Also, don't forget, I created a Facebook group for Aussiedoodle lovers / owners. You don't have to own an Aussiedoodle to join. The link is in the description. Click it, join. We love to grow the community with you. Tell your dogs you love them. Jackson, I love you. Guys, just look at his spots. He's got so many black speckles around him. It's so awesome. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day. Yay, good boy. Ooh.